If you're on the shorter side and want to find a right size e-bike, well, this might be it. It's the C23 from Luckeep, and it's next on Crisscrossed. Alrighty, buggers, this is the Luckeep C23, or I guess Benefor. I guess it's their sub-brand, but it's available for sale on the Luckeep website. It's on sale right now for like under $750, so I'll put a link in the description, and I think I have a coupon code as well, so it's a pretty affordable e-bike. We are rocking this thing in green. It's got a nice paint job. I'm not crazy about the teal, but it also comes in gray and then an orange version as well. They're aiming this bike at women. Specifically shorter women. You see rider heights are 4'6" to 5'9". It's a very, very low step through. It's only about a foot off the ground there, and super easy to get on and off. So it really should do well for the shorter riders out there, and someone wants an easy to ride e-bike here. So it only weighs 65 pounds. It's 66 inches long. Payload is like 250, and it's just a really nice, simple, lightweight folding e-bike here. So you can fold it down the middle here, right in half on that hinge. And you can fold the handlebars down as well. Fold up the pedals, put it in your back seat, SUV, trunk, whatever, and take it with you on the road. So we're also rocking a dual passenger setup back here. We've got the back seat rest with that there, and also pegs here. Installed. Pretty easy installation, and that's what you're looking at on the Luckeep C23. Let's talk about tires and brakes, and we have a basic suspension on here, very basic fork, no lockout, no preload. The tires are 20x3s or knobbies, blacked out, no brand name there. 180 millimeters on the rotors with a mechanical disc brakes here, so that's what you get on this budget e-bike. And at this price, you do get turn signals as well. So you have a turn signal indicator here. Here's your light. There's your horn. You have a color display here, which you typically don't get on budget e-bikes, but it's a pretty nice looking display. There's no turn signal indications here, but here's what that looks like on the rear. And on the front, you have a decently sized front headlight. This is a cadence sensor e-bike, by the way, and there's also NFC keys here. So to unlock the bike, let me shut it off first. You're going to hold these up to the display and turn the bike on, kind of like this. You can see there the bike is now on. I'm guessing the motor is about 500 watt. They say it's 750 watt peak with 70 newton meters of torque. It's got a 25 amp controller here, which is hidden in the back of the battery there. That's a 48 volt, 13 amp hour, by the way. And you can actually unlock this e-bike to class 3 speeds to 28 miles an hour. It's pretty quick for being such an affordable e-bike. It's even full throttle on the speed. So I unlocked it. Just hold down plus and minus. You'll get into the P settings, change PO8 from 50 to 100, and you can unlock that e-bike to class 3 speeds if you'd like to. All right, guys, we're on this Luckeep C3 here, or C23. Very lightweight, nimble, folding e-bike here. Affordability with speed. That's one of the bigger headlines here. And I think they were aiming for women with this and shorter riders. I think they nailed that. I think that's who this will appeal to. Not 6 foot guys like me, but I can see the appeal there for that audience. This is 7 speeds. It's a cadence sensor. I did unlock it. It's very quick for its price point here. And the fact that they gave you an NFC key for security, certain signals, that's just like extra bonus there. I've had this frame before on the channel many times, and it's something, you know, it's pretty ubiquitous in the market. A lot of brands have this frame. It's a very skinny frame, I'll tell you that much. But so far, no rattles or anything. The bike feels pretty confident on the road, despite being a budget e-bike here. Luckeep makes a lot of fat tire e-bikes, and I kind of like their fat tire e-bikes. They're decent for the money. But let's do a top speed run here, and we'll start out with throttle only because this is a full throttle e-bike as far as the speed goes. We're already at 20. When you get the bike, you have to put into from kph to mph in the settings. 26, 27, and 28 miles an hour, according to that. Might be a mile or two slower to use the GPS. All right, now I'm going to put it in PS1. Let's see here. Yeah, you get a decent kick. Go to 10 miles an hour there. PS2. Shift a little bit here. Definitely some ghost pedaling. PS2 we're doing like 17. PS3 we're up to 21, 22. PS4 23, 24, 25. PS5 spinning my legs 27, and I hit 28 according to that. Let me get my app out. I'll just all right, put the tire size on like 20.4. Let's see here. All right, it's a little closer now aligned. Only about 1 or 2 off. It's like one off, yeah. So a little bit closer there. So bring the tire size down to about 20. All right, hill test time. For being a budget e-bike, it costs less than $750. It's got pretty good power. Not crazy about the teal color, but I'm sure that'll appeal to or the female ridership out there. The gray looks nice. It's got like a gray and white two-tone to it. All right, we're doing 12 miles an hour up this hill, gaining speed here. So I'm kind of ghost pedaling here, just and it's cranking on this moderate section here. Up here, before this Jeep is going to get steeper, about 10% grade. So we'll see, my goal would be like 9 miles per hour minimum speed uphill. So we're at 10.3, 10, 9.4. I'm pedaling, giving it some effort. Yeah, I think we're going to hold there, 9.1, 9, 9.2, yep. So 9 miles an hour. Minimum speed uphill, so pretty expected for a 500 watt motor that peaks at 750. All right, we're gonna coast downhill here, no power. See how stable it is. I'm getting some rattling from the metal fenders on this thing, so I think some of the vibration of that rear motor is causing it, but we'll test the brakes at the end here. We're at 25, 27, and I tap the brakes. It's pretty sketchy. 29. There's 30. All right, let's hit those brakes. And mechanical disc brakes. All right, no sliding there. They grip pretty well there at the end. All right, there's your C23 from Luckeep. So likes and dislikes. So dislikes, the brakes are, you know, mechanical. Out of the box, the rear one was a little bit lower than the front one. Some rattling with that rear fender back here when the motor spools up. So it's not loose or anything. Ghost pedaling, so freewheel on there is pretty small. You know, it's a small e-bike, so it's not for me. But again, for shorter female riders, I think it's a good choice, especially at that price point. Cable management is decent. You got NFC keys, you got turn signals, you got 2-passenger setup here. I put my daughter on the back and took her for a little spin. And it's got the pedals down here, or the pegs, I mean. So, you know, if you have a little kid, you can put him back there if you want to hold on. Decent sized battery, 13 amp hour. For the price on the website, it says a 15 amp hour, but this is a 13, so I'm not sure why the discrepancy. And I'm not sure about the name, because this is Luckeep. I guess maybe it's a sub-brand, I'm not sure. I think they sell this on Amazon as well. But overall, it does what it says, so it works as advertised for the most part. And you know, for under $750, you can take this home. Again, it comes in this color: tea, green, orange, and gray. And it folds up, thrown in your car. Pretty easy to do. It's pretty lightweight as well. 65 pounds, so it's on the lighter side for e-bikes, as they say. And let me know what you guys think. I'll throw in a link in the comments there. Coupon code as well. I'm crisscrossed. I'm out.